Hello and welcome to another video and to another organ. Today I am at Sadberge Village Church, the Church of St Andrew, to look at this pretty small pipe organ. It's a pretty small church, so you don't expect anything bigger than this really, but it really is a nice organ. So without further ado, let's have a look. This organ was built by Forster Andrews in 1872. It was originally a one manual organ. Later, the date isn't specified, but I'm guessing probably the 50s or the 60s. Ward organ builders of Middlesbrough came along and added a second manual. And most recently in 1994, H.E. Preston of Durham did quite a lot of work. I suspect it was a clean and an overhaul and some maintenance work, and thankfully to this day the organ is still used regularly, maintained regularly, and works as it should, so that's brilliant. So let's have a look at the stops and see what noise this makes. It's a nice organ, I've played it a few times. So starting here on the great organ, which is the lower manual, the stops for which are on the right. Oh, and I should point out as well, it's probably quite obvious actually, but this is a tracker action organ. It's tracker throughout. Just thought I'd drop that in. So back to the great manual. The lower stop is an 8-foot open diapason. That has some volume. Of course, the pipes are right in front of me. It's a small church, there isn't much space to fill, there doesn't need much volume is what I'm trying to say, but it is pretty powerful. Very responsive, which you expect with a tracker. The second stop is a stop diapason. It's at 8 foot. Nice. And the final stop on the great, again it's an 8 foot, is a dulciana. It's a string. Very gentle. It's a nice tone. I do like that. The fourth stop here on the right is a 16-foot Borden, which is obviously the pedal stop. The pedal pipes are right at the very back, out of view, but pretty powerful. Create quite a rumble. The pedal board, by the way, is a flat concave pedal board. It has one combination pedal which operates the open diapason on the great, and a centralised balance swell pedal. I'm not sure when that was added. It looks quite new, but it's there and that's great. Moving to the left here, we have the stops, or the 3 stops for the swell organ. At the bottom again, we have an 8-foot Lieblich gedacht. That's a really effective swell pedal. We have an 8-foot viol d'orchestra. That's a lovely stringy tone, that's really nice. And finally we have a 4-foot principal. Pretty nice. I imagine that's the stop that they use for tuning. I also suspect that at some point that was on the grate. I don't know for sure, but that's kind of my guesswork again. Also to the left here we have 2 couplers. We have a swell to grate and a grate to pedal. We don't have a swell to pedal, oddly, but we do have those 2 couplers. Let's see what they sound like together. That's a lovely tone actually, just with the stop diapason and the dulciana. Adding that open diapason is a bit much, it's a bit overpowering. It would be great for accompanying a big congregation, but I think just for tinkling away, I think it will be a bit overpowerful. Let's try the same with the swell. That's with the Lieblich gedacht. And the viol d'orchestra. And as mentioned, we do have a swell to grate, so we can incorporate some of the swell stops. Let's try the strings together, which is the viol d'orchestra and the dulciana. And full organ. You know, for a church this size and for an organ this size, that is surprisingly powerful. As I've mentioned in other videos, I'm a big fan of power, and that really does have some. So I really can't say an awful lot more about this organ. It's, in my opinion, it's nice, it's responsive, and for what it is, it's pretty good, and it certainly serves its purpose. Just missing that 2 foot. That's the only thing I would have added if I had anything to do with it, of course. But there we go, I don't. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this short video. Sorry there hasn't been one for a few weeks. I've just been super busy and just not had time to do anything really. But thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please do hit that subscribe button. Give me a like, I appreciate that. Helps push the videos forward and encourages me to make more. And I shall see you next time. Thanks very much, people. See you later. Bye.